Gestalt psychology studies the processes of perception, which refers to a specific feature with its own content and structure, distinct from the content. An artist needs to know not the physical, but the perceptual properties of an object, past experience. We don't perceive a car and driver as a single entity, we distinguish two objects, each with its own content. One of the principles of Gestalt psychology is the structural principle. It expresses the holistic nature of perception, when we perceive an object or image as a whole, filling in missing details because the overall structure is already clear. This is a division into individual structures. The image has a form that facilitates the grasp of its content. Subscribe to stay up to date with the next episode. For example, organizing the composition of a frame, harmonizing color relationships, all of this relates to the process of structuring. The structuring of an object or image during perception occurs through simplification, ordering, and inference. All objects have some similarity to one another. The sky, the earth, trees, and even human figures appear as if they were made of the same substance. The artist must first strive to highlight the contrasts of the main lines of an object, and in most cases, these main lines do not coincide with the actual contours of the objects. The pleasant sensation that accompanies visual perception arises in three directions, each containing several groups of variables. 1. Psychophysiological variables. These are sensations of time, space, movement, noise, color, texture, etc. 2. Environmental variables, love, hunger, fear, etc. 3. Comparative variables, novelty, surprise, complexity, ambiguity. Interestingly, pleasantness and unpleasantness, for example, are always connected by continuous and gradual transitions from one to the other. This is a kind of pendulum of emotions, changing according to the same laws as colors in a color space. The relationship between figure and ground. This most important principle of Gestalt psychology is expressed in the following criteria. 1. The figure must be clearly separated from the background. In relation to color, this may mean, for example, that if the figure has an active color, then it is preferable to have a colorless background, and a colorless figure, for example, a dark silhouette, will look good against a brightly colored background. 2. A smaller formation tends to be perceived as a figure, a larger one as a background, especially if the composition in the frame is not entirely clear, and the objects are unfamiliar. 3. Figure and background are never perceived simultaneously. 4. Similar visual elements located close to each other are perceived as figures, and not as a background. 5. Symmetrical forms tend to be perceived as a figure.
Driving down the highway, doing 95 alone. Trying to reach you, call you, but you won't come to the phone. Remember me, said you'd be my heart's home. Guess you were biding your turn to go. Sides